Today we are going to be creating our own royal self-portraits. A self-portrait is a picture of us. You're going to start by writing your name and your desk number on the back with a pencil. Then you're going to take that head tracer. Don't put it all the way at the top, even though the line's like that. We need to add our hair on top, so we need a little bit of space. So I'm going to put my tracer in the middle of my paper, and I'm just tracing that U shape on the bottom. Now that I have my head, I need my neck, and that's 2 lines on both sides. Those lines go down, but not all the way to the bottom, because we're going to add our shirt. You're going to use a smile to connect one side to the other. Then our shoulders go all the way to the ends of the paper. Last thing we need to add with our pencil is our ears. So find the middle and follow your finger to the side. And you do like the letter D or like the letter C, depending on which side. Now, our ears aren't perfect, so they're not exactly the same. That's totally fine. Now that we have our face drawn, we need to paint it. We need to figure out which color would work best for our skin. Sometimes our skin isn't just one color. Mine, I think I need to mix 2 colors. I need number 1 and number 3. So you'll just tell me and I'll give you a little squirt of the colors you need that match your skin tone. Because remember, it's a picture of you. We hold that paintbrush where the metal and the wood meet, and if you need to mix your color, do it in super teeny tiny little turns. We don't want our whole plate to get all messy because we need that paint for our picture. I'm first going to start by going right on top of my pencil line. Now, I'm not scooping that paint. It's not a spoon, so we don't scoop. We want to smooth our paint out so there's no big globs of paint. Now, I go down the sides of my neck, but don't go on our shirts because we want our shirts to be colorful. Once I finish going over the pencil lines around my head and my neck, I'm going to paint it all the way in. No white spaces, no spot-itis. I'm going to do that along my whole face too. Look, that's how I connected it along the top. I did a straight line across. Now I make sure my paint is nice and smooth, and I'm all done with that paintbrush. Now I need a new one so I can paint my shirt. I will have a color there for you. You just do a tiny baby touch. Go over those pencil lines. Don't forget to go right along next to that neck space and off the edge. You might get it on your messy mat, and that's okay if it's just a little bit. Once I'm done with that brush, I can put it away, and I'm gonna do a little baby brush for my eyes. We're going to use white to do the white parts of our eyes. My paintbrush has a point, and I only want to get the point wet. I go from the top of my ears a finger space away and do a tiny little dot. Go from the middle and do a dot. 2 finger space and a dot, and next to the ear and do a dot again. Now, we kind of look like a 4-eyed alien, but don't worry, we're going to create real eyes. You're going to do a rainbow from one dot to the other dot. Now, leave that space. Rainbow from one dot to the other dot. Now we're going to add a smile underneath. Rainbow smile. And then you're going to carefully paint your eyeball all the way in. Fill it up with all that white. Let's see that again with another skin color because we all come in different colors. Here we have our first step of our self-portraits.